And you had touched a little bit on how a support system is huge for you. And obviously, with just making sure to have everyone on your birth team who fully aligns. And what do you think makes a birth team truly life giving? And how can moms build that support system?
You want to have people there who are important to you, or just like people that you can have your guard down. Because again, this is very vulnerable. You're very transparent. Everyone's seeing parts of your body that like
Yeah.
people don't typically see.
Yep.
And you want to make sure that you feel comfortable, that you don't care in that moment because you love and you trust these people enough to be there and just to be pouring in on you. And I think it was so helpful that my whole birth team was believers, and to have that also backing in prayer and just also inviting the Holy Spirit there and no other kind of blockages or hindrances or steering away from that it was just very, in both instances, very peaceful in terms of an environment and conducive to what God is trying to orchestrate in that moment.
Yeah, that's really good too because you don't want to have to be worried about anything else other than just birthing, and you don't want to be uncomfortable either. So like if you don't align fully with your midwife, your doula, a family member or anything like that, then that's kind of going to be in the back of your mind that's kind of holding you back from being who you need to be during a very vulnerable time in your life of birthing. You said that your biggest supports were your husband and your midwife. What made them so grounding for you?
I mean, both really from faith was so important. And obviously, my husband, we've been through this all together. He's the one that did this to me No, in the most
Yes.
beautiful way. But
Yes.
I'm just like, you are not leaving my side. Like, you need to be here. And he wants to. He obviously, that is a hard position for any spouse to be in, to watch your wife go through something like that and so intense, but also like him just having his hand on me. He's rubbing my back, just like he's my safe space, my home, and just like having him there with me through the contractions. I can squeeze his hand as hard as I can, and like he's gonna take it
Yeah.
because he knows what I'm experiencing is so much worse.
Yes.
To my midwife, I mean, the relationship that we grew just in the like in pregnancy, every appointment being an hour versus 5 minutes with my OB, like that changed things. Like I knew my midwife really well by the time I gave birth. And like, cause I had had like at least 8, 9 appointments that were an hour each, and, like, I began to know her heart. I knew she was genuine. It wasn't a front for 5 minutes. Like, I really got to know her to where my walls were down with her. I trusted her completely. She was intentional to pray over me and my babies, and it was just like, there's just nothing that can replace that. I don't know. I guess I didn't have that with Avery, my first, and it was just different, and I didn't realize the immense impact that that has when you do have people that believe the same things as you. It's just a whole different outlook to everything, and to
Yeah.
have that same perspective going into this beautiful, intimate change in your life, or like, I don't know what the word is, but like this moment that changes my life and our life, Seth and I's, forever. Like it was really neat to make that a worship and be safe with the people surrounding me.